is a Friday and it's my first official workday as a creative business owner. I started my creative coaching business back in January, but I've been growing it alongside a 9-to-5 day job, and as of today I am working that day job 4 days a week instead of 5 days. So my Fridays are going to be solely for my creative business, which feels very exciting. And today I thought I would take you along in my creative workday and share some tips on structuring your creative days as well. So let's get started and make a cup of tea. So my first tip is to work with your energy when you structure your days rather than against it. So I've never been a morning person and I probably never will be either. And therefore, when I structure my days, my mornings are slow and gentle. I might do some morning yoga and then have breakfast, sit and read, and maybe journal a bit. And then I start my creative work around noon because the afternoons are when I'm most creative and focused. So that's the best for creative work for me. Then I usually take a break around dinner time and might come back to creating in the evenings if it feels right, usually to do something lighter and less focused. So there's a lot of tips out there with waking up at 5 a.m. and all those tips. And if you're a morning person, that's great. But if you're a night owl like me, that's probably not going to be very beneficial. So take note of how your energy naturally flows throughout the day and use that rhythm when you decide when to do your focused creative work. My second tip is to plan in advance for what you're going to do that day. So when you wake up in the morning, you know already what's on the agenda. That helps with preparing mentally for the work ahead and also to just dive right into the work instead of having to sit around considering what you're going to do that day. It's very helpful if you're prone to procrastinating on certain things and tend to not get around to them and choose the more comfortable work instead. So yeah, it can be very helpful just to know what you're going to work on. And my agenda today is obviously to make this video, and also I have a coaching call with a client at 2 p.m. and I might fit in a little bit of novel editing after that as well. So yeah, now I'm going to prepare for my call and make some banana pancakes. Look. lovely coaching call, it's always so nice to talk to my clients. And back to the tips. So tip number 3 is to time block. Time blocking is essentially to dedicate time in your days and weeks for different tasks. So many find it very helpful to actually dedicate time towards creative work, but also to move forward with different tasks. So you can time block either on a very detailed level, like minute to minute, if you find that you need a lot of structure in your day to actually get things done. Or you can do it more loose and flexible and intuitive. That's the way I do it. I might, for example, dedicate my mornings to one thing and afternoons to another. So you just have to find the level that works for you. But then when you do, I find that it's a very helpful method to structure your time, essentially. And now I thought we will go for a walk. My last tip on structuring your workday is to blend your creative work with some acts of slow living. This is a habit I started with a couple of years ago when I felt that I tended to push myself a little bit hard, didn't take breaks as I should. So since then I have started to do something each day, at least one thing that helps me slow down. So it can be something simple like going for a walk, or maybe to bake something, or make a nice lunch, or potter in the garden, or do a bit of yoga, whatever. Just something that breaks that focus and helps you slow down the brain a little bit, step back. It can also be helpful if you have run into a creative block throughout your day and need to take a step back and just wind down a bit before diving back in. So yeah, those were my tips, and now I'm gonna head back home, maybe do a little bit of editing on my novel before making dinner. We're having a vegetarian pasta bolognese, and yeah, that's pretty much it for today. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!